Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today, as usual, on Wednesday, we will do the love reading, and this is gonna be the love reading number 26. And this is general reading, so please take what resonate and leave what doesn't. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel to help it grow. If you're already here and want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box. About this love reading, I don't expect much, but messages for those who need to sort out the unfinished with the old people, the old energies that not supposed to be with you in the new cycle, or the people that's supposed to blend the new foundations with the soulmate for the next chapter. So let's go to the cards and we will find out what spirits want us to know in this reading. Now let's go. Okay, so as usual, we will come to the oracle card first to see what we have for this love reading number 26. I'm actually curious to know what spirits want us to know. Let's see what we have. The first card. I don't feel this is the first one yet, so it has to be this one. Okay, so the first card we have is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Now we know what we're talking about. So as I was analyzing earlier, it will be for the people who want to, how I say, take things on a serious level to another step. So getting to know each other, and this is actually very romantic time for people too, because obviously that if you have come this far to get to know someone, so this is actually the great time for people, because it will help you to rewind all the good memories, all the things that make you understand more about things in the past, or things that you might not have a chance at that time to understand each other. So this is actually really great. If you resonate with this reading this story, um, just make sure that you enjoy every minute with each other, and trying to communicate with each other as much as you want, because that's how you enjoy. This is like the reward from the universe, from God, to people who have done all the challenges successfully, graduated successfully. um if you still working on your awakening, don't worry, relax for the moment and enjoy the readings, and you can, figure out, imagine how you're gonna be like in the future. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. So I was absolutely right about this. This will be so, this is actually the good news for people in general. Well, even you not met your soulmate yet, there will be the calling in soulmate mechanisms, that energies that you're having is weaving inside you. So sometimes you might not even pay attention to what you're doing, or your feelings. So that's why the more you master your spiritual wisdom, the more you getting closer to your inner self, and then you will detect all the slightest, the most sophisticated energy. And it's, don't think that you want or you need a soulmate or not, right? Because it works the same for any other type of energies that you want to manifest, even about money. So the more we pay attention to what we hear, what we learn, to the feelings that we experience, or what we have mastered, right? The more you getting clearer and closer to the goal that you're supposed to achieve. And obviously that, the energies and the new abilities is opened gradually, one by one. And for each one of you, depends on your journey, the abilities will be open respectively. Okay, so don't expect that you have to learn everything straight away. As long as you think of something is still needing to be um, like refined, then just work on it step by step. Take your time. Make it as something like a joy of life, the meaning of the journey you're going through. You will feel that life is much easier to breathe and it's easier to tackle things. Okay, now let's go to the tarot and we will see. For those who trying to build the foundations with each other, this is actually one of very important step because you want the things for you will be stable in the future and you can rely on this alliance for the lifetime. You don't want things to be temporary anymore. Okay, now let's see what we have. The first card is gonna be the energies of the people. The Ace of Pentacles. This is a new start for people. This is a new, it's like one of the very early bricks in this union. Okay, so that is the first, the Ace of Pentacles. So that also means that the door has been, unlocked for you. It's just like a little bit of waiting time. But that's why Mercury retrograding. So but the thing is, Mercury retrograde this time is to clear out all the junks in your life. So they actually do it the favor. Unlike other time, because as I explained last time, this is the last Mercury retrograde of the old cycle chances to the new cycle. So the meaning is actually really deep. So don't miss out every details of what you are, experiencing or witnessing every day, because it's always means something there. It allow you to build up trust, to build up mutual understanding, to build up that bond over time. So you don't need a long history as in the past anymore, but you can reach to that high level of bonding with each other. Now the challenge is the Page of Cups. So the challenge here is about admitting what you have done, or both of you, the mutual admitting to each other about what you have missed or have skipped in the past, that you refuse to deal with each other, to discuss, to find out the solution for each other. That's why you missed the opportunity before. Or even, we will clarify this and we will get deeper in the meaning of that. But basically, this is about mutual exchange about the lessons that you have learned. So basically, you have become mature now. That's to show the maturity level of people when you can admit to yourself or to your soulmate, your partner, about where you were wrong. And also that is the very honest way and honorable way to gain trust and build trust with people. This works, in general, not just has to be relationship, even in friendship, even in the family. Let's just take a moment to think about ourselves. Were we ever, honest 100% about our feeling, or did we wear masks, or did we use our ego to deal with things, self-pride, and, refuse help, all these sort of things? Now, let's just soak in all this wisdom, and then you will see how things gonna brighten up for you. Okay, now let's see. The first card is coming out is actually the energy is opening up for people. So the Tower, there's some sort of restrictive environment in your life, not just with the relationship, but because it affect your interacting, how I say, ability to interact, or to kind of like to share that joy, that soulful heart that you have. So that Tower, that situation is kind of like being unlocked now for you. So you start to feel the energies flowing again. So that will allow you to reach to that first step of, you know, the path to lead you to the abundance that you need to for this family unit, for this unit of, you know, souls, for this gathering of souls. Okay, now let's see in the recent past what we have. In the recent past, we have the Two of Wands. So you recognize where you're supposed to go. That is good. So it's like you went through the awakening. You realize, you comes to realizations of a lot of things. You gain the clarity on everything. But that's the only chance that the universe allow you to move forward, because you've done your homeworks. Okay. Now let's see what people thinking. I really love this energy because, you know, like things started to show you the future now. That means that people come out of all these bubble of transitions, transitioning energy. So the bubble is kind of like being dissolved at the moment, one by one. Now let's see what's coming into your mind at the moment. The Hangman wants to come out. So in your mind, you want to you want to become the energies of the magicians here. So you start to initiate that ability of being inventive, especially when it comes to solving problems. And this is also thanks to Mercury retrograde, and combined with all other retrograding energies that we've been experiencing for the last weekend, and it keeps going on until yesterday. So the energy was opening up since yesterday, but it's a bit slow. So but you comes out of the hermit mood, the detached mood. However, because of the boost of Uranus on Thursday with the moon, so I still advise people, if you think that you still have personal issues to work on, especially yourself, that it's the best is to focus on that. Don't think about the soulmate. Just you can watch and see how other fellows dealing with the next step of life after awakening, and then you figure out exactly why you should do what you're supposed to do right now, right? Okay, so let's see what coming toward people. What coming toward people, right? There's some card that wants to fling out here, but I'm not sure if that's the one. Okay, I think that's the one, so I'm gonna take that one. The Ace of Sword. So, you know, the because you're trying to be inventive, but because you're not quite sure, because you need to have at least a clue or a tips about doing something so you can be inventive. But now you cannot quite sure where to start. So what coming toward you is they gonna guide you and show you where to start. That is the Ace of Swords is about. Now the opportunities is presentable, so that means that it's around you this time. You might not can see it because what coming to what you is the Ace of Swords. That means that you might not see it now, but it's there. It's definitely there already by the time, because remember this is about a divine timing after the divine clock ticked. So now we will have to wait and see. I mean, have faith and enjoy what? Enjoy getting to know each other. That is the advice from spirits. Okay, now let's see the next card what we have. I love this energy, to be honest, because it's feeling just right with everything's going on at the moment. Okay, so what coming toward you is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Cups wants to jump out too. So in this case, I will just use it. Then we will see what is going on here. Now, The Nine of Pentacles is the energy of your soulmate. So this person is kind of like waiting for you to getting ready. That means that you need to gain the clarities about something in your life here. Probably something that you want to finish. So that's unfinished business here. As long as you solve that you will be guided and be shown the path, and this soulmate will be activated, and the result of the unfinished business that you're trying to going through is the Knight of Cups. So that means that you comes out as a victor, and also you comes out with the love getting ready to take the leadership of this union. This is wonderful energy. Now let's see the next card, what we have. Now the next card is like, I don't know how about the readers, but the next card in this position for me before the outcome, normally to me, it will be a sub-challenge or the added informations to what coming toward you. So let's see what we have. The Eight of Swords. This is the challenge, right? The challenge is there's also the added informations, because the thing is, as long as you unblock that things that kind of like not heavy your mind, because you obviously come out as a very light energy at the moment, but because you wanted things to complete it, the old things, the unfinished things. So some people feeling a bit not sure what to do, but it's just like a moment now and then, so it's not quite something really pressure you. But the Eight of Swords here is actually in reverse energy, so it's to show you the informations that don't worry, because you're gonna gain the answer very soon. Now let's see what comes out for this union. Let's see what is the outcome of this love reading. This is for the reunion of the two soulmates. This is definitely the soulmate. Everything is been arranged and guided very very tightly, so every steps is been designed for you, so you actually don't have anything to worry about. That's why the Eight of Swords saying don't worry, because things will come. Okay, so that's one wants to come out then. The Ten of Swords. So the ten, because everything is open for you, so it's like the waiting time is soon be over for people. So all you need to focus on is now is to enjoy this opportunity that presented to you, when you can be with someone on the soul level, and thing will come to all the unnecessary worries will be cleared. And this is gonna be very soon. Okay, so let's clarify this reading, and we will find out all the answer that we might need for the next step. The First of Pentacles. Let's see. The First of Pentacles will have the Ace of Cups. What can I say? It's definite the love that you're waiting a lifetime. So congratulations to everyone that resonate with this, because you have done very well with your spiritual training journey, and this is the reward for you, the highest level of love, the true love that you always want. I don't want to take this because I feel like the Page of Cups. Okay, the challenge is the Page of Cups. How you applied everything you learned and make yourself that new versions of Sagittarius you're supposed to be. But that's actually the original version of you anyway. You just being discouraged. by eventful past experience and being hurt. So you learn how to build up unnecessary guarding mechanisms. That's why you have to learn how to trust and strip off things that not necessary. Now the 7 of Swords is clarified for the Page of Cups. This is the challenge, right? So there are some of you were not honest. So now it's time to, how I say, to confront. Now the deceptive energies here is not about you lying, right? This is not about you lying, but you were not honest to yourself before. There's how I make example of this, because this is something like the shadow works. So for example, sometimes because of the ego things, because of the, how I say, the thing that you thought that it's make you feel look weak, so you not admit or telling people. But now the challenge is, if you really learn it, that it's not necessary, because if they soulmate, they would never mind it. They actually understand you. They actually supposed to be supportive to you, or else that they're not your soulmate. So you want to be honest and be happy, or you still want to keep the old way and to keep other happy. There's a saying I like. So would you like to how I say, to perform, to make people happy, or you want to be honest and see who stay with you and be happy? You want to keep the fake one, or you want to keep the real people? So the only test that you can do is to show them the truth, the better truth of yourself. Now let me clarify the 7 of Swords to see if there's any deeper meaning for that. So there are something that you're hiding that you need to come out and tell. For example, you have problem with your finance. You cannot say that, oh, we okay, I will try to do this. You have to say, oh, I'm in debt because of that person, I'm in debt because of that person caused me this, caused me that. Being honest about what's going on, and then you can be happy. Okay, so let's see. The 7 of Swords is clarified by the 2 of Pentacles. That's what I'm talking about. It's the 2 of Pentacles here that you have to be honest and have that conversations to put things in the right balance of where you are, because where you are is exactly where you're meant to be. Remember that. So there's no reason why people want to deny it, to deny where they are, because you want to seek true love. If you want to attract the truth, you have to be truthful. It's just as simple as that. What you give out is what you get back. Okay, so another card for the 7 of Swords, because I still want more stronger statement about this. The Page of Cups, you see what I mean? So you have to be upfront and really honest about situations. That's the challenge. I don't think it's a big challenge if you already graduated, right? Okay, now let's go to the 2 of Wands. In the recent past, you comes to realizations a lot of things, and you seeing where you're supposed to go. That is the 2 of Wands is about. And it's also, that is the Fool. So in the recent past, you decided to take that leap of faith to change your fate. That's the meaning of, and that also, but when you decided to take a leap of faith, that means you accepted your destiny, accepted your original authenticities of yourself. That is the meaning of that. Okay, now let's see the Tower. The situations is coming to the open energy. because obviously that you're feeling stuck, you're feeling lack of options. The temperance, the so the energy is opening up for you. um, so you actually, you know, like gain your confidence back, and that has a lot to do with the supportive energy that you receive from your soulmate, the gatekeeper that you've been searching for in the new land, and you met this person, and you gain that healings here. But I want another card for this, so I want to see what exactly. You know, I don't think this is gonna be the answer yet, because the answer has to be the Ace of Swords. But let's pull another card just to be interesting. So the tower is opening up. The energy is open up for you. So it's like your heart chakra is open. The tower here is about energies being opened. Um, because you realize that thing has to change, especially the ideologies system that you've been built need to be readjusted to suit the true values of what you seek. So that is the Five of Swords is about. That's why you feeling that you're gaining yourself back, and you're being healed. So your heart is actually being healed here, because this is about the heart chakra. The tower is a heart chakra. So the hangman, now this is in your mind. You feel like it's time to take an actions on something here, because you kind of like figure out how to do it when you stop restricting yourself in the boundary of thoughts, of thinking. So you kind of like think out of the box. So you being inventive, you trying to sort out that. And now that is the unfinished business that you have in mind. You figure out how to overcome it, how to bring it back to balance, how to put the justice stamp on this unfinished, ridiculous trouble that the people from the old energies, from the old cycle trying to cause you. And you realize now the intentions of what they're trying to do to you is actually to, how I say, with the hope to live that um, dark devil effect of, you know, influences penetrating into your soul, so you cannot be healed and cannot be happy. But unfortunately, because of the soulmate energy, because of the true love design for this divine timing, that's why they step in right around this time, that they would fail to do it, because you figure out how to solve it from another perspective of view. So you figure out a quite unique way, basing on your situation, of course. Now let's see what comes toward you. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords here. It's like it's like the new life, the new way of living coming in for people, because this is to match the new energy, because now you don't deal with things individually and on your own anymore, because you've got someone to accompany you and dealing things with you. So the Ace of Swords is clarified by, let's see, the Ace of Swords is clarified by the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords here is a piece of information that you're gonna gain, and this will allow you to how I say, so let's draw a picture like this so you will see it clearer. So you go to the gate, you met the gatekeeper, he opened the gate, you walked in, you received the new fresh energies of what you become. That is the versions of you supposed to be, right? Okay. And now because of the the karmic energies, consequences that trying to put kind of like a bad effect to kind of with hope, but it's but they fail to do it because of the power of the love that you receive. And now you start to see the way how to take the leadership, or how to make things happen the way you manifest. That's why I say this is the energies you want to become the magicians, because you're gonna just turn things or swirl thing up like a tornado the way you want it. So this page of swords is very important. Now someone might give you this a piece of information very soon, and then you will see the path exactly how you want to take the leadership with this person here, the Knight of Pentacles. Now let's see the Knight of Pentacles, what we have. The Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Wands. So the Knight of Pentacles is all set, ready. And this person waiting for you to go through this process of mind, and also the final result of, you know, after you have that process, after you come up with the new solutions or the way to solve things that trying to kind of like hold you back so you cannot be happy. It can be any things, it can be a law case, it can be some kind of like deep dark energies, that sense of like manifesting spiritually through the air, trying to distract you. But I don't think you're gonna feel distracted, because there's nothing can stop you now, so you are unstoppable. So the Three of Wands here is speaking about the new cycle is kind of like coming clearer and clearer, as like the picture is getting clearer every day. With people start to seeing you moving very fast here. So the Three of Wands here is about you stepping into the energies of the Chariot, to galloping with this knight, but this knight getting ready. That's why you feel the Knight of Cups will answer this. Let's go for the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is your energy, because you got the result. So some of you might get the result of what that you're trying to solve in the recent past, and also you want to embrace this feeling that you have, because it's on another level with the Seven of Cups. So you feeling that you getting closer and closer every day with the with the fast speed, right? So it's not kind of like slowly, gradually, but it can be like overnight. So there's something will come to the answer for you, especially when it comes to the next new information that you are waiting for, to know what to do next. So you see the path toward the final goal of your manifestations of. So basically you work on the macro level of ideology this time, because you gain all the experiences and wisdom. That's why you were awakened. Okay, so the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is no longer the Eight of Swords, because it's in reverse energy, and obviously that because the Page of Swords come in to show you. So let's clarify. Right, okay, that's what I'm talking about. So that's why I've been talking about the magicians here. You ready to take this to another level, right? All you want now. So you got the human resource, right? That is your soulmate. You got the healing, which is needed to remove all the pains and all the to make everything that you've been through, the griefs, the pains, just become the experiences and your wisdom, and now you're ready. So that's why the 10 of swords coming to an end. Well, there's another card here, but let me put back. That was the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is actually the Knight of Pentacles here. They will finally galloping with you. They're no longer in the standing mood. If you see what I'm trying to describe here, and the three of cups, what can I say? There will be celebrations, there will be happy times for people. There's a lot of joy, there's a lot of healings going on, and there's also a lot of new informations that allow you to take your role, because you're supposed to do this. You are meant to do this. So don't worry about anything, just enjoy what you're having right now. Okay guys, if you like what I'm doing, please like, share the video, and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. If you want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.